Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, my name is Lydia and I am the Witch of Multirealms. Today I'm going to be providing a collective reading for those who have been seeing 444 or 4 fours. 4444. Okay, that's a mouthful. Basically 444 or 4 fours. Okay, so if these are the numbers that you have been seeing, Spirit wants to send you this message. And before I begin the reading for today, I'd like to say that different people, different pairs of eyes are going to be watching this reading, and many of you come from different walks of life, different background, cultures, and are going through different phases of your spiritual awakening and challenges. So please take whatever resonates for you, and for details that you do not find that resonate for you, leave it for other people. Not everything is going to be exactly as it would apply to your situation. Of course, if it does, it would be wonderful. And of course, take anything that you find resonate. But yeah, just so you know, this is not going to be one size fit all for everybody who watches this. Also, this is a timeless reading, so I am posting it now in the mid of September 2024. So at whatever time you may find this video, which it just means that it's time that you get this message from Spirit. So it's a timeless reading. Now, last but not least, tarot reading is a way to provide insights and advice from Spirit to you, and guidance from the universe to you. So it's not fortune telling, and nothing that I'm going to say is going to be absolute and set in stone. It's usually read out of your current state of mind and energy. So things can change, and nothing I'm going to be saying here is fortune telling. And therefore, do not let the results of what you hear today dictate the outcome of what you wish to create for yourself and your path. Just so you know, tarot is a form of advice and insight to guiding you spiritually. And yeah, nothing is going to be the end all and be all for your situation based off my read today. Okay, so that is all. I'm going to start shuffling with this deck to get an indicator card of the energy and to just have a general idea of what we are talking about today in the message. And then later on, I'll be pulling story cards, or basically cards to tell of the situation that you're in. And I'll also be pulling clarifier cards from the traditional Rider-Waite deck. So again, whatever I'm going to be reading today is for the collective. Not every detail is going to resonate for you. If you want more personal reading that applies only to you, you can find my booking link in the description box below, and you can book me for private readings. Okay? We have for you the Wheel of Fortune. As you know, as you can see here, this is not from the traditional Rider-Waite deck. This is from the Guild Tarot deck. I will put the deck link in the description box. And it comes with, so the artwork is slightly different from the traditional deck, as you can see here. It does say the Wheel of Fortune, okay, let's find out. Spirit, please tell us more of this situation. This looks really interesting. I think this, I'm actually feeling that in the collective, at this point of time, there are many individuals who are seeing the angel numbers 444 and 4444. Even myself, I'm seeing quite a few rounds. And I before I begin, I will say that 444 is a number that is very close to my own spiritual awakening and journey. Because before, many years ago, before I even caught on the pattern and realized that Spirit is speaking to me through synchronicities and numbers, like basically we're talking about literally even before I hit my first spiritual awakening, the numbers that I've been seeing the most back then was 444. And then it was through that, seeing those numbers for about a year or more so, then I realized that it actually was meant to tell me something. Spirit was trying to tell me something. And it's also through that point, and then further down the road, I saw other numbers. These days, I predominantly see 1111. I know that Spirit has a very special way of speaking to me, and it's in our own language, in our own, it's like a rapport that I have with Spirit, which brings me back to saying 444 is not going to be the same for everyone. It could mean very different things for different people. Of course, if you Google, there's a generic and general essence of what 444 means. But that's not what we're going to go through today. More importantly, this reading is for you. And like I say, if the details resonate for you. Okay. First card, Four of Pentacles. Then Three of Wands. Ten of Wands. Can you see it? Nine of Pentacles. Strength in reverse. Four of Swords. And lastly, Seven of Pentacles. Okay. What I see here is Spirit saying, so before I begin, let me just recollect that your indicator card is the Wheel of Fortune. It's a beautiful card. I can say in most of the readings that I've done, there's almost never a situation whereby I find that a person receiving Wheel of Fortune in any part of the read is a bad time to be receiving that card. The only time I will say caution is required and there's more advice given is if the card comes out reverse. See, the way I read reverse is not... reverse, of course, means very different things for different spreads. Yes, and I'm just going to say that it pertains to the situation. There's no one-size-fits-all reverse card situation. Sometimes the reverse Wheel of Fortune simply means you are not... like the wheels of fortune are not turning in your favor. Or it could mean like it's not turning, but it's meant to turn. You're supposed to do something, things like that. Of course, in this case, it's upright. We don't have to read too deeply into it. It just means that the Wheel of Fortune is turning for you in your favor. Now, perhaps a little slow, because what we're seeing here is that you have your Four of Pentacles. I can sense that some of you in the collective are on preservation mode, meaning you're probably waiting for some kind of pentacles to come through, or you're waiting for the results of something that you have started, like a project, like a business, something that you have initiated. Because what we have after the Four of Pentacles is actually Three of Wands. It looks like there is potential in something, right? There's potential in the growth of something, but you seem to be waiting. You seem to it's like you planted the wands. Is almost like you planted the wands and they're waiting to grow, and you're looking out there hoping for something to come in, or you're waiting to go out towards something. 3 always denotes potential, the possibility of something, the about to do, about to grow, about to 3, yeah, basically means potential. And what I see here with 3 wands, and then you're in this energy of having 4 of Pentacles in the front, I see 2 situations for some of you, okay? You have already begun something, but you're not taking big steps out. It's just that you have started on something like a project or a business or something. And you have already put in some resources, perhaps put in some funds. Okay, your Pentacles, you've already put in that stuff. And you're simply waiting for that to grow. Maybe there are some hiccups, maybe things are slow, but what I see here is somebody waiting for something to come in. And the 4 of Pentacles feels very much like you are just conserving whatever you have left. A little bit on the scarcity end, on the I'm afraid I'm losing too much, so I'm trying to keep what I have kind of feeling. Now that's the situation for some people here that's watching this. The other situation I'm seeing could be some of you. Spirit is trying to say you need to take bigger leaps of faith and because again, we're talking about 3 of Wands potential here. What Spirit might be saying is that there's something waiting for you to explore out there. You standing up here just watching the waters and the ships go by is not going to help you. It's you're just going to watch it go by without realizing that there is so much more potential. And this, which could be you, is that you are simply being being really comfortable sitting in where you are at right now, right? Holding whatever Pentacles you have. Could be, again, funds and resources that you currently have that you're comfortable with. It could be a secure paying job we're talking about that you don't want to quit from. You don't want to quit your day job, perhaps. You don't want to let go of the security that you currently have, perhaps, to set out on this potential. Okay, again, potential being potential. We don't know what's on the other side, but that always, we're just talking about, nothing ventured, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? So the second group of people whom I'm seeing in a situation here is the nothing ventured, nothing gained situation, where Spirit is saying you're being comfortable with what you have. You're sitting on it. It's not plenty, but you're secure, and you're not leaving to go out for this, which is potential. So this is the other group of people that I'm seeing here. So we have, I feel predominantly these 2 groups. One is that you are waiting for something to come in. You've already put in whatever you have, and you're just afraid that you're running low on your supplies or whatever your resources are, your reserves. The other one is Spirit wants you to step out. Now, the next card that comes after is 10 of Wands. I think this pertains to both situations, both parties. You are feeling tired. You're feeling like I've done this over and over. I feel that this is the energy of I have failed before. I have carried myself through the different challenges before, trying to achieve or get to see the results of whatever that is I'm waiting for. Or it feels more like a tiring, like burden, tiresome. I feel even as I'm speaking now, there is this heavy, rather tired kind of feeling. And I definitely feel that this is for those people who's already put in a lot and waiting for results to come in. I sense this could be you carrying all the different challenges that you have experienced on this path to seek your fortune, to create whatever. Again, like I say, it could be a project, it could be an enterprise, it could be a business, it could be something in life there's something big in life that you're pursuing, could be even studies. You're trying to wait for the results to come in. You put in your all, you've faced many, many rounds of challenges. Mind you, it is the 10 of Wands. You're coming to the end of all the challenges, Spirit is saying hang in there. Okay, I see this card very much as a hang in there kind of card. No matter whether you're coming from the energy of I'm about to head home soon. As you can see, home is just in the distance. I'm about to reach home soon. I'm about to put all these wands down and then have a real break. Or your face is covered by the wands and you can't see that you are home soon. You can't see that you get to rest soon. Whatever it is, I feel like this is Spirit way of saying hang in there. It's not long. It's not long. You're gonna get it soon. And I'll say that in conjunction with what I said in the first card of, you're sitting on safety, perhaps. This is like a safety. I have the pentacles, I have the money. I'm not running out yet, but I'm conserving what I have. I feel that in conjunction with that, and Spirit is also saying, right, if you feel really tired, if you feel like you've already put in your all, rest assured you are not running yourself too thin or dry. You still have your pentacles, you still have what you have. You are not, let's just say you're not going to suffer tremendously after this. You still have what you have. You're independent. You are in a good space. Have gratitude for what you have. Remember, if you ever feel so tired, like, okay, I'm like, again, if Spirit says hang in there, don't give up. This is also like a way of saying don't give up. You have what you have. Remember the good days. Remember what you have. Don't lose sight of what you have and what you're also working towards. You have your Nine of Pentacles. Perhaps it's the one big pentacle that you're after to create your Ten of Pentacles, Maybe you are working on a huge project, the one big pentacle to add to the 9, thereby getting your 10 of Pentacles maybe. But I see Spirit telling you, rest assured you're fine. You're fine. You don't have to worry. You're okay. And so I was talking about reverse cards just now. You have the Strength card in reverse. The Strength card, usually, I don't see strength as physical strength in this case. And normally it's actually not. It's the female, as you can see upright, is a female. It's a woman. She's wrangling this lion in a very effortless way, getting the lion to open its mouth. Actually, the Strength card really came out a lot in the last few days. And I have said this like at least 3 times in a row. The lady wrangling the lion is like, okay, let's just have a look. This is nothing. It's not gonna hurt. It's all okay. It's like a very nurturing, very graceful energy. And this is you. You normally have it. Again, like I say, it came out in the reverse. It does not mean you don't have it. I see it as you have it. You have inner strength. But it's in reverse. Maybe you're tired. Maybe because of the 10 of Wands, you're tired. Just so you know, you do have inner strength. Spirit is reminding you, you have it. Maybe you forget that you have strength sometimes. You need to reach into your own self, your own faith. Understand that you're in a good place, okay? You're not left out in the cold. The wheel of fortune is turning in your favor. So do remember that if you apply some of your own inner strength and determination, it will get you through. It's just that you might have forgotten that you have it in you. You just need to switch that on. I see the reverse in this way. I don't feel like Spirit saying you don't have it. And because it all adds up here, just so you know. It's not out of, that's basis that I'm saying this, because what comes after is Four of Swords. Four of Swords, in this case, I definitely feel it's Spirit reminding you how to turn back on that inner strength. Perhaps you really have overworked. You really might have been thrown so many challenges. You are so over encumbered by all the wands. Sometimes it really is a very tiring thing to have to take the entire burden upon yourself. If you allow yourself some rest and relaxation, some self-care, you be able to go the distance. Right. I tell you honestly, this is not even the advice or clarifying set. I'm just reading your situation, and everything is pointing towards Spirit saying the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor. It's coming in, whatever you're waiting for, whatever you're working on, it's coming in soon. You need more patience. It's just that you need to go the distance. And to be able to go the distance, you need to remember to take care of yourself. You need to know that whatever you're putting in order to have more gas left in the tank, you need to take care of yourself. You need to be patient. You need to not worry, right? You don't really have any, by the way, sword card. Air it's air energy. It's very mental. You could have been worrying. You don't really have any other swords here, actually. I'm seeing pentacles, pentacles, pentacles. And then you have the major arcana card, Wheel of Fortune, turn out for you. You have wands, obviously it's something you're working on, something you've been working on. So I really see like this has got a lot to do with you creating, growing something, developing the outcome of something. The only mental card here is Four of Swords, and it literally just means rest your mind. Do not worry, rest your mind. I really feel that's what Spirit is trying to tell you. Of course, last but not least, in your situation, the last card is Seven of Pentacles. Again, results are going to show. You just have to be patient. Your pentacles are growing. You just have to, let it take its time to grow and come in. You cannot rush the harvest. It will come. You have to put in the work. You have to put in the patience. It will come. It's just you cannot rush it. And you got to go the distance. Okay, I'm going to pull some clarifiers for you to see what Spirit has to advise or say. I think let's go with, clarifiers, please, Spirit, for the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. Very sound advice. By the way, everything I'm looking at here, it's a very, I can't show you everything, but it's predominantly yellow, which shows, confidence, yellow being the color of your solar plexus. I see like this is a very confident looking spread. Most of what Spirit is trying to say is that vitality and confidence is the way to go. And also like yellow being a very bright and prosperous color. I think this is just very sound advice from Spirit. Now, I asked Spirit to give some kind of clarity on your situation with the Four of Pentacles, considering that might be conserving pentacles or scarcity kind of energy. Spirit is saying, so you got yourself a Knight of Cups and a Four of Wands. So I think what Spirit is trying to say with regards to your Four of Pentacles energy, whether it's from a space of scarcity or from a space of hoarding, that I just want to be secure, I don't dare to step out kind of mentality, Spirit is saying, okay, be passionate about what you are doing. In order to sustain yourself, maintain yourself, to give yourself inspiration or drive or to be able to go the distance in this situation here, you should remember with whatever you're doing, it's for your own passion. It's for the purpose and passion and the drive that you have within you towards this endeavor. Okay, whether you're pursuing a business, a project, a new career, even say building a new home in a foreign country, setting out towards basically new frontiers, whichever your situation may be. Spirit is saying, if in doubt of whether that's the right thing to do, if in doubt whether you are overstretching your expenses, or like if you are like for those who might be seeking a new career, let's say, and then you are too afraid to leave the current job. Maybe you're afraid that leaving the current job will leave you in a bad place. Spirit is saying, rely on your inner compass and your intuition. If your inner compass and intuition and your passion tells you tells you that what you're pursuing is something that really makes your heart sing, really makes you like come alive with happiness, thus Knight of Pentacles. Go on that journey. Set forth on that journey. Do it with passion. Do it with momentum. Do it with intent. Because this is you, the Knight of Pentacles. And the Four of Wands illustrate a few things here. That you're in pursuit of happiness and stability. You're in pursuit of something better for your future, for your home, for your family. Basically, what I'm seeing here is Four of Wands being very often the signifier for stability in, could be stability in home and family, stability in relationships, stability even in self, in your own happiness of whatever you're constructing for yourself. And I see when you have the Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands come out together, it really is very much Spirit saying, let your passion, your intuition, your purpose be the driver, be the main reason and driver of whatever you're doing here, and that would help take you or give you guidance, on what you're doing, whether it's right or wrong, you're doing too much or too little. Let that intuition be the compass. Now, I also asked for the Ten of Wands energy. For the Ten of Wands energy, what's their advice, right? Also, so you have a lot of pentacles here. You have a lot of pentacles. So by the way, okay, I'm gonna be showing you how beautiful things are here. You got actually the King of Pentacles. Remember, right next to your Ten of Wands, it was this Nine of Pentacles, and is Spirit saying, don't worry, you have enough. If you're ever wondering if you don't have enough, you're going to run dry soon in terms of your funds or whatever, don't worry, you have enough. You're good. You're in a good place. And on top of, so now with the clarifier, they are telling me you are in a King of Pentacles energy. And I think once again, Spirit is saying, look, you put in so much hard work. The Ten of Wands already shows you put in so much hard work. You've jumped through the hoops and hurdles, and you are on your way home now, about to bring in that harvest. You remember I say what you're trying to do is you're trying to earn that one more big pentacle to add to your 9. So you have your Ten of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles being already the mostest of Pentacles, who else has the mostest of the mostest? So you go to the court cards and you go to the King. The King is the one who has more than 10 of Pentacles, if you think about it. He is sitting on his throne. He is stately. He is secure. He is in control of his kingdom, and he has his pentacles. I think loud and clear, the word from Spirit is saying that as long as you put in the hard work and the perseverance, you get there. You become the King of Pentacles. You have what it takes. And I think King of Pentacles also bodes very well for those who are trying to build that stability for their home and family, especially if you are entrepreneurial and you're really like career driven and you're business driven and you're trying to simply bring this to fruition. Now, clarifier advice for your reverse strength card. I got Ten of Swords in reverse. You know, this interesting, right next to the Strength card was the Four of Swords, and it means you need to rest your mind, right, from worry. So when you have reverse strength, like I said, Spirit's trying to remind you, you have the inner strength in you. It's just that sometimes you forget, you know? And what happens if you forget your inner strength is that you might, like, well, let's just say your constitution, your mental and emotional constitution goes down. This happens to everyone, so it's not like a problem. It's burnout. Whenever people overwork and they are waiting to see the result of something and things are not showing up, because, you know, there's always divine timing. Things don't show up the way we want them to, at the time we want them to. It's called life challenges for a reason. It's called soul evolution for a reason. It's meant to test us. It's meant to push us to the brink of desperation, right? So in many ways, the Wheel of Fortune turns in favor of those who are able to alchemize that difficulty and challenge in their life. Again, it's soul evolution. It's what does not break you only makes you stronger kind of energy. And the one thing Spirit can say to you is, in order to alchemize this situation, in order to alchemize the challenging feelings and thoughts that you have, is to use your inner strength. Because sure, we all have moments of doubt, self-doubt, and bad memories of what we did in the past that might come back and haunt us to, you know, like create that sense of, what if I'm going to fail again this time? What if I am committing the same mistake as what I did in the past? What if, right? And these are all the what ifs. The sword, all the what ifs, right? In upright, it will look like this, yes. Hitting us in the back. They do us no good. It's just lots of swords. All the past bad memories of whatever did not work out well for us in any aspect of our lives, okay? Past mistakes and failures in the back. This could come from people. This could come from events in our lives. Whatever it is in association to whatever situation pertains to you here. Okay, but you got it in reverse. And what I'm seeing is Spirit saying, you can alchemize this. You don't have to let the sword be stuck in your back permanently. You can face up to this challenge and face up to this burnout, and as long as you tap into that inner strength that you do have. And of course, how does that come about? You need to remember to give yourself a break and rest. Maybe you're being too hard on yourself, right? On top of that, I'm seeing next to this Ten of Swords, okay, accompanying, actually the card also came out together, so I guess that's just part of what it is. You got the Page of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups could mean so many things, but I think in your situation, it actually refers to a kind of maybe, actually this was interesting because it came just below the Four of Swords, which actually means rest, sleep. It could mean anything. It could mean dream as well. And I'm somehow seeing that there might be some messages that are trying to come through from Spirit to inspire you or to guide you. But maybe the messages are that I'm saying like you're meant to be. So you see, Page of Cups is actually about being inspired by, or maybe even being idealistic about certain things, okay? But in your instance, I see more that Spirit is trying to deliver you inspirations, trying to deliver you encouragement through messages in your sleep, in your resting moments. It doesn't necessarily have to be sleep. It could even be meditation. It could be simply when you're resting and not worrying. Spirit can speak to you in clearer format and messages that inspire you better if you allow it to happen. And I feel like the reverse Page of Cups here is trying to say that that spark of That spark of inspiration and intuition is having difficulty finding its way to you, because you might be in a energy of burnout right now that's causing you to not be able to receive. So again, I think it's a strong message here that you might, I think it's a strong energy of you are tired, you might be facing a burnout, and the fruits of your labor will come in. It's just that it's going to take a while. And in order for the wheel of fortune to turn in your favor, you must not give up now, and you must persevere. And how best to persevere but to be patient and take care of yourself. Last but not least, under your Seven of Pentacles, under the card of perseverance and patience, waiting for the harvest, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So let's not forget, Spirit actually gave me King of Pentacles just now, right under your Nine of Pentacles. And last but not least, you did also receive the Queen of Pentacles. You have both King and Queen of Pentacles. This could refer to yourself in both divine feminine and divine masculine aspect of yourself in unison, bringing in the pentacle, which is the fruit of your labor. Okay, I don't think this refers to two different people. I actually think both male and female, King and Queen of Pentacles here refers to you, which, I mean, come on, you got the Wheel of Fortune, and then you got, it's a very pentacle heavy read, okay? And you even got Four of Wands, you got, yeah, it's a very auspicious read actually. Very auspicious, the cards for you. And then finally, of course, you got your King and Queen of Pentacles. And I think Spirit is trying to say, you have it in you. Whatever you're building is going to come. You have the balance and the ability to manifest and make happen what you're working on. Just Spirit wants you to know not to give up. Okay, I think so far this is the message for you. But I'm going to pull one oracle card from the Moonology deck and see what is the one more message of advice Spirit has for you. Okay, you got the card Communicate. Somebody last week also got the card Communicate. So if you watched, I forgot which read was that for which number. Maybe if I found it, I can do like a card link in this video. And of course, if you were the one that also watched that, yeah, then it was for you. 114. Okay. Your outlook is positive, but you need to communicate with your higher self. With the moon or with someone. Start with the idea of communicating with your higher self. This is the part of you connected to all life everywhere. Learning to connect with this part of you is easy to do. Simply sit quietly and ask your higher self what you need to know about your situation. Yeah, this Four of Swords here also refers to some level of meditation and, to sit with yourself quietly, to talk to your higher self. That could be something you can do in order to receive the inspiration and guided messages that are, meant to come through. Close your eyes, breathe gently, and see what messages come to you. Have a pen and piece of paper handy so you can make notes and then return to your breathing. You can also do this exercise under the moon. Go out into the night and sit quietly, asking for answers about your situation. That's the esoteric part of this card. However, it can also suggest that as well as divining answers in this magical way, you might also need to talk to someone in real life, either to the person involved in your situation or to someone else who can help you. Keep the channels of communication open, be open to new ideas, meditate more, work on your intuition, and pay attention to the signs that you're getting. You know, the only two cards here that are pointing towards tapping into your inner guidance and intuition, is this Knight of Cups and of course your Page of Cups in reverse. Cups being intuition based, to do more with your inner feelings and inner psyche, higher self guidance. I think it really, Spirit is trying to say, pursue your intuition. Let your intuition take the lead. Imagine if you're the knight on this horse, and you are in pursuit of something. Let that cup, let that intuition be your guidance towards what you're looking for. And you see, actually, interestingly, there's this little river. There's this river that the knight on the horse is about to cross. I think Spirit is trying to give you a message here to say that, because I don't see you're not overly cerebral. You only have a little bit. You have 10 of Swords. There's plenty of Swords actually in one card. If there's anything that's troubling you, or like you need to talk it out, you need to talk it out to someone. You need to even meditate and talk to your higher self and get guidance in those areas. And you should be okay. Because I see lots of pentacles. And in a good way. Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. Okay, so this is all I have for you today. If you find that this message resonates for you, or even some parts of it, please put it in the comment section. I'll be very happy to see what you have to say. And of course, if you want a more personal reading, you want something that's more dedicated just for your own situation, you can always hit me up at my link below in the description box for booking for personal readings. Now, okay, this is all I have for you today. Please like, follow, and subscribe for more videos in the future, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye!